Did you know there's a zodiac sign with a special connection to the divine? What if I told you that Libra possesses unique characteristics that make it a special source of love from God? That's right, today we'll discover together the 10 reasons why God loves Libra so much. If you were born between September and October, or know someone who is a Libra, this video will reveal secrets about this special energy that few know about. Prepare to understand why Libras carry a divine mission in this world, and how this celestial connection manifests in the lives of those who possess this energy. Stay until the end because the last reason will completely surprise you and may change the way you view Libras forever. This is a revelation everyone needs to know. Reason 1. Libra is the symbol of divine justice on earth. The first reason God loves Libra so much is directly linked to its celestial representation. Libra is symbolized by the scales, and it's no coincidence that this instrument represents divine justice. When we observe nature and universal laws, we realize that everything works through balance. The seasons alternate, day and night complement each other, and perfect harmony exists throughout creation. Libras were born to be the guardians of this sacred balance here on Earth. They possess a natural ability to see all sides of a situation, carefully weighing each aspect before making a decision. This ability is not common. It is a divine gift that allows them to see beyond appearances and understand the true essence of situations. When a Libra is present in a conflict, an energy of peacemaking automatically emerges. They do not take sides impulsively, but seek truth and justice above all else. This is a sacred mission they have received from the universe. Therefore, when you encounter a Libra genuinely concerned with justice, know that you are before an instrument of divine will. They carry within themselves the responsibility to maintain balance and harmony wherever they are, and God loves them deeply for accepting this mission with such dedication. Reason 2. They possess the natural gift of celestial diplomacy. The second reason is related to a very special talent that Libras have received as a divine gift: celestial diplomacy. Observe how a true Libra behaves in tense situations. They possess the extraordinary ability to find words that calm tempers and bring people together who were previously in conflict. This is not just a social skill. It is a rare and precious spiritual gift. When God created Libras, He placed in their souls the wisdom necessary to build bridges where others see only chasms. They can speak in a way that makes all parties feel heard and understood. This is a divine quality that reflects God's own love for humanity. A genuine Libra never uses their words to hurt or divide, but always to unite and heal. They intuitively understand that words have the power to create and destroy, so they choose them very carefully. This responsibility for communication is something they receive directly from the higher spiritual plane. Therefore, when you witness a Libra mediating a conflict with wisdom and compassion, you are seeing an angel in action. God loves them because they use this gift not for their own benefit, but for the common good, always seeking solutions that bring peace and harmony to all involved. This is a sacred mission that few can fulfill with such mastery. Reason 3. They carry the energy of unconditional love. The third reason God has a special love for Libras is the way they express unconditional love in the world. Libras possess a unique ability to love without judgment, to accept people as they are, with their strengths and weaknesses. This characteristic is a direct reflection of the divine love that exists in the universe. When you live with a true Libra, you realize that they don't love with conditions or demands. They simply love. This is one of the rarest and most precious qualities in humanity. They can see the light within each person, even when that light is temporarily dimmed by difficulties or mistakes. Libras don't just love in good times. They remain faithful and caring even during life storms. This emotional loyalty is a gift they offer the world and directly reflects God's faithfulness to His creatures. Therefore, when a Libra chooses to love you, whether as a friend, partner, or family member, you can be sure you've received a heavenly blessing. They don't give up easily on the people they love and always believe in the possibility of growth and transformation. God loves them deeply because they are instruments of divine love on earth, spreading compassion and acceptance wherever they go. This is a sacred mission they fulfill with an open and generous heart. If you're enjoying discovering these secrets about the Libra sign, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any special content like this. Leave a comment to let me know where you're watching from and tell me if you're a Libra or know someone special. Reason 4. They are instruments of divine beauty and harmony. The fourth reason relates to the special connection Libras have with universal beauty and harmony. When God created the world, He filled every detail with beauty and perfection. Libras were born with a special sensitivity to perceive and appreciate this divine beauty that exists in all creation. They see not only with their physical eyes, but also possess a spiritual vision that can capture the harmony that exists behind all things. Therefore, Libras are often drawn to the arts, music, nature, and everything that expresses beauty and balance. They don't do this out of vanity or ostentation, but because they recognize that beauty is one of the purest forms of connection with the sacred. When a Libra creates something beautiful, they are participating in the divine creative process. When they organize an environment to make it more harmonious, they are channeling the ordering energy of the universe. This sensitivity to beauty enables them to bring more light and harmony to the world around them. They understand that beauty is not superficial, but rather an outward manifestation of spiritual perfection. That is why God loves them so much. They are His collaborators in the mission of keeping the earth beautiful and harmonious. Every gesture a Libra makes toward beauty and harmony is a silent prayer, an act of worship that raises the vibration of the entire environment around them. Reason 5. They possess the wisdom of heavenly patience. The fifth reason God loves Libras so much is their extraordinary patience, a quality that directly reflects divine patience. Observe how a true Libra deals with life's difficult situations. They don't despair easily, they don't make impulsive decisions, and they always try to wait for the right moment to act. This patience isn't passivity or weakness, but rather a profound wisdom that connects them with divine timing. Libras intuitively understand that everything in life has its right time to happen. Just as nature has its seasons and each fruit ripens at its proper time, they know how to wait for situations to unfold naturally. This ability to consciously wait is a rare spiritual gift. They can maintain serenity even when others around them are losing theirs. This patience is especially evident in relationships. A genuine Libra doesn't give up easily on the people they love, always giving them a new opportunity to grow and transform. They understand that spiritual growth takes time, and that each soul has its own pace of evolution. Therefore, God loves them deeply. They are living examples of divine patience, showing the world that it is possible to maintain faith and hope even in the face of the greatest difficulties. This heavenly patience makes them instruments of peace and stability in a world that is often rushed and anxious. Reason 6. They carry the gift of spiritual generosity. The sixth reason relates to the extraordinary generosity that characterizes true Libras. This generosity goes far beyond the material. It is a generosity of spirit that directly reflects divine abundance. Libras have a natural tendency to share everything they have, be it material goods, knowledge, time, or emotional energy. They do this not out of obligation or to receive something in return, but because they understand that life is a collective experience where we must all help one another. When a Libra offers help, they do so with a completely open heart, without calculating the costs or benefits. This is a rare quality in a world that often prioritizes individualism. They are capable of giving their last piece of bread to someone who is hungry, even if it means going without anything for themselves. This generosity also manifests itself in the way they offer their time and attention to those in need. A genuine Libra is always willing to listen, advise, and support those experiencing difficulties. They understand that the true meaning of life lies in serving others and making a positive difference in the world. That's why God loves them so much. They are channels of divine abundance, distributing blessings wherever they go. Every act of generosity they perform is a manifestation of God's love flowing through them to reach those most in need. Reason 7. They are bearers of the wisdom of forgiveness. The seventh reason God especially loves Libras is their extraordinary capacity for forgiveness. Forgiveness is one of the most divine qualities, and Libras carry this wisdom naturally in their hearts. They deeply understand that holding on to resentment is like carrying heavy stones that only hurt the bearer. Therefore, true Libras choose to forgive and move on, freeing both themselves and the people who hurt them. This capacity for forgiveness doesn't mean they are naive or allow themselves to be repeatedly disrespected. In fact, they forgive because they are wise enough to understand that everyone makes mistakes and that spiritual growth happens through learning from those mistakes. When a Libra forgives, they do so from the heart, without harboring resentment or a desire for revenge. They are able to separate the person from the act, hating the mistake but continuing to love the person who erred. This is a profound wisdom that few manage to develop. Therefore, when you are forgiven by a Libra, you receive one of the greatest blessings. They understand that forgiveness is liberating for all parties involved, and that it is impossible to move forward carrying the weight of the past. God loves them deeply because they are instruments of divine forgiveness on earth, showing through their example that it is possible to overcome any hurt through love and understanding. Reason 8. They have a mission to promote world peace. The 8th reason relates to the special mission Libras received from God to promote peace in the world. This is no small responsibility, but a sacred calling they carry within their souls. Genuine Libras are uncomfortable with any kind of unnecessary conflict and constantly work to create environments of peace and harmony. They possess the rare ability to transform tense situations into moments of mutual understanding. When there is a family argument, Libras are often the ones who take the initiative to bring everyone together for a constructive conversation. When there is a misunderstanding between friends, they offer themselves as neutral mediators who can help resolve the situation. This is not just a personality trait, but a spiritual mission they received even before birth. Libras intuitively understand that peace is not just the absence of conflict, but the active presence of understanding, respect, and love between people. They work tirelessly to create this atmosphere wherever they are. Therefore, homes where a Libra lives tend to be more harmonious. In work groups where a Libra lives, conflicts are resolved more quickly and wisely. God loves them because they are His ambassadors of peace on earth, spreading this peaceful energy that the world so desperately needs. Every gesture a Libra makes toward peace is an answered prayer and renewed hope for humanity. Reason 9. They carry the energy of emotional healing. The 9th reason God has a special love for Libras is their natural ability to heal emotional wounds. They are not only good listeners, they are true healers of souls who can touch people's hearts in a very special way. When someone is hurting, hurt, or confused, the presence of a Libra brings immediate relief. They possess a gentle yet powerful energy that can calm the most intense emotional storms. Libras don't judge others' pain, they don't minimize suffering, and they don't offer empty advice. Instead, they are simply present, offering their loving energy and genuine understanding. This healing ability wasn't learned from books or courses. It's a spiritual gift they've been born with. They can see beyond the masks people wear and perceive where the real pain is. That's why when you confide in a Libra, you immediately feel lighter and more hopeful. They have the power to transform tears of despair into tears of relief. This capacity for emotional healing also manifests in the way they deal with their own wounds. Libras prefer to heal and grow rather than victimize themselves or blame others. God loves them because they are instruments of healing in a world that carries so many emotional wounds. Every word of comfort, every sincere hug, and every moment of understanding they offer are manifestations of the divine healing power flowing through them. Reason 10. They are living examples of the balance between heaven and earth. The 10th and final reason why God loves the sign of Libra so much is the most profound and sacred of all. Libras are living examples of the perfect balance between the spiritual and the material, between heaven and earth. They manage to live fully in the physical world without losing connection with the higher dimensions of existence. This is an extraordinarily rare and precious skill. While some people lose themselves completely in material concerns and others isolate themselves in spiritual practices disconnected from reality, Libras find the perfect balance between these two dimensions. They work, they connect, they take care of life's practical responsibilities, but they always keep their hearts open to higher wisdom. This ability to live in balance makes them an example for all humanity. They show that it is possible to be spiritual without being alienated, and that it is possible to be practical without losing spiritual sensitivity. Libras understand that we came to Earth for a specific mission, and that this mission must be fulfilled through balance between all dimensions of existence. Therefore, when you observe a true Libra living their life, you are seeing a complete human being integrated and in harmony with themselves and the universe. God loves them because they are living proof that it is possible to achieve spiritual fulfillment without abandoning earthly responsibilities. They are the perfect bridge between the human and the divine, showing the way to a balanced and fulfilling life. Now you know the 10 reasons why God loves the sign of Libra so much. As we've seen, Libras carry very special spiritual responsibilities and are divine instruments of love, peace, justice, and harmony in the world. If you are a Libra, know that you have been given extraordinary gifts that must be used for the good of humanity. If you know a Libra, cherish this special person God has placed in your life. Remember that each zodiac sign has its own unique qualities and special mission, but Libras truly have a very particular connection to the divine energies of balance and harmony. May these teachings help you better understand the magic that exists in the universe and recognize the blessings God spreads through each special person He places in our path. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, do so now and turn on notifications to receive more revealing content like this. Tell me in the comments which of these reasons touched your heart the most and share this video with the Libra you love.